Hey everyone, welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. I seen recently that there was an update and then a patch, so I logged on to play for a little bit, and I will still say that the scanner tool is by far one of the most useful updates that they've actually done to just be able to go through and just scan this stuff like so. And they increased the actual range of the scanner, so I guess like some of the things on the top were a little bit hard for I guess some players to actually hit. So they increased the ability to scan things a little bit farther away just to make it a little bit easier, and increasing it to where you can do 50 items on the scanner compared to doing only 10 on the computer is just so much easier. I mean, this is just like makes restocking a billion times easier. So I like this for sure. This makes doing this portion of it a whole hell of a lot easier and quicker. But I will say that I have to really organize this back room a little bit better, because some things are just kind of sprawled all over the place, because I got stuff wrapped the whole way around this back side. So let me go through scanning the rest of this stuff, and then go into the next little portion, because there was some updating with staffing. So that's cool. So let me do this. Alright, so I'm through reordering all the stuff. And one of the other big things that was in this update... Oh god, he just disappeared. That was unsafe, my guy. You can speed these guys up. Boosted. It only costs $3, and they have a little boost gauge, and they go a little bit faster. And there we go, there we go. Now you guys are boosted, you're boosted, and I'm up to, shit, how many? 5? I think I have 5 stalkers now, which this boosting them makes them go a little bit faster. It costs $3 every time it boosts. I haven't really kept track of how long that boost lasts, but it helps get some of the product back away so that you can get the day started. Because I don't like to try to get the actual day running if they're still putting stuff in the back room, because then they try to put stuff in the back room and bring stuff out, and then the stuff sits out there, and it just prolongs them getting through that. But one of the really cool things is over here with hiring, they have a 5th and 6th cashier now, which I don't have room for whatsoever. I'm almost getting towards almost 60. I thought I was 59 going on 60, but I was 58 going on 59. So level 60s for 5 cashiers and level 75 for 6 cashiers. But again, my location, I do not have room yet. I need to work on getting this back portion and this back portion finished, but I think it costs 36,000 some odd change to get those two opened up all together. And I'm only profiting maybe about $1,500 to $2,000 a day. So that's kind of rough. Restockers, they moved it up to 6. I did get a 5th one. I need to purchase 5 more racks in the back room, but I do not have room to try to set up anymore. So I got to do more expansions, but I need the sales floor room more than I need the actual stalker. Then the other thing that they added was customer helpers. So they nerfed the self-checkouts because people were just running through them, and I guess it was keeping these dickheads from getting too backed up and customers just roaming around saying that the lines were full and blah, blah, blah. So that the self-checkouts, people were just running through those. So they had to nerf them, which made it to where you had to come over and help the customer and scan them out if they were having issues, whatever. They had issues right from the get-go, so it's like they didn't even try. Either way, so you have to stand here and be ready for them because it'll ping that you need to help them. So now that we have the customer helpers, which will stand over here and do this. But, which I've learned, is that if you stand here and wait and you have to manually scan them out anyway, it's faster than being at an actual register, moving all the product back and forth. You just stand here, hold the button like a cute little person, and it'll count towards your progression for scan outs to do your last cashier. So it probably doesn't really make sense to get customer helpers if you still have to complete scan outs. See, I still have just under 200 more. So if I just stand there and do that for a couple more in-game days, I'll eventually hit that 2,700 requirement. And then all I'll have to do is meet that 75 store level, and then I'll be able to get another cashier section in whenever I have the room. And then I can start getting these customer helpers and just AFKing while the day goes on and do something else until the day is over. And all you'd really need, it's low requirements, level 5, level 10, 1 self-checkout, and 4 self-checkouts. That's super easy. So that'll make that part of the game, like, back to normal, really, where you just do that and just let it go and just purchase the items, let your money build up, let your experience build up, and go about your day. I don't really interact and restock with these guys. I just, let them do their thing. See, he's already done, because I think some of these I have to make spots for. Because these chickens sell, like, super duper well. But I don't have very much room, because I only have this little spot right here. Because I have not managed my floor very well, because I do not have the space. I have almost every available spot I physically can. Got a little bit of room over here for more beer if I really wanted to do that. But I have a little alcohol section back in the corner. So, I don't think... What other stuff did they have? Didn't have that, not that, nothing there. Storage, no. Customizations. I don't know how long ago they did the change the entrance. I don't really want to mess with that right now. That's a unnecessary $750 that I don't need to do. I've been utilizing this pricing tab a lot, going through, because I went through and I figured I'd try to make a little bit more money by increasing my profits, by changing the prices to be higher, but there was almost every day I was getting anywhere between like 10 to 15 customers saying that shit was too expensive. And if I was paying attention correctly, I think if a customer finds something too expensive, they just leave. So you lose that customer entirely between your open hours. So I had to use this tab and go back and forth and try to limit like how much of a margin I'm really creating. And I've gotten significantly less customers saying that they can't find stuff. So if the customer can find the stuff, then they buy the $50, $100, $150 worth of crap rather than just leaving. So that's kind of cool. Trying to maintain it off of this screen is a little bit better than being told what things have adjusted and you got to go and find that item. So this definitely makes that easier. I just wish it would show how many things have been sold recently to see if that item is actually moving or not. So maybe that's going to come up in another update. Who knows? They're actually pumping out updates for this game a lot quicker than I initially thought whenever I started playing. So now these guys are all done stocking, so I can just let this go. Then I'll just stand here, look pretty, and ring out people and get my checkouts boosted up, really, just from doing this little section. So other than that, that's my progress that I've been making. I haven't been playing this too much as I just finished up another game, and I'm getting ready to start a different game. So I'm just trying to jump from one thing to another and just kind of using this. I only have like 20, 30 minutes in between doing something just to get progression on this. So like I said, I got to get this section and this section open and make room for freezers, because I think a lot of the cheaper product license contain more refrigerated items and more freezer items. And as of right now, I only have this for a freezer section. And I need way more than this because 2 customers will wipe this damn thing clean. So I had to increase my bin space for that. So, which I can go ahead and order another one of those and just keep that tabbed in. So, but that's my progression so far. I plan on just, like I said, going back and forth and playing this little by little. This isn't exactly something that I can sit and just dwiddle with all day long. So, I'll see you guys probably within the next update or the next patch, or if I sit here and just have nothing to do for the majority of the day and don't feel like doing anything super duper productive. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.